Alright, lads, what is up? For the final time. Oh, I can hear myself. Hold on. Happens too often. For the final time, we'll be playing Slim Before Crisis. This is it. This is the last game that, well, kind of. Last game before the 7 remake that we get to play. According to my sources, we are pretty much at the end. So, I have no doubt that we will finish this tonight. Which is great, because for those of you guys that have stuck around for like the past week while we've been going through this game, I said that I wanted to go ahead and kind of get things done by Sunday night tonight, so that way we could have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to go ahead and go off on the original Final Fantasy VII. And it looks like we are going right to that metric. And I couldn't be happier about that, because it means we're achieving a goal. So with that said, let's go ahead and continue this on. So last night we found out that Shotgun is, in fact, the older sister of Elena. I think I may have mentioned once before why they look so much alike, but there's a whole bunch of internal issues going on with the Shenmue Corporation, who wants Veld to be assassinated because he kind of went AWOL and he knows too much. So as a result of which, they want him gone, but of course the Turks don't want to do that because he's like he's been their leader, like a father figure to all of them. So, halt! This is a checkpoint. Just let us through. Everything's good. You can go now. Be careful out there. What was that? The scrambling, knocking sound continues. There's a bag moving. Elena, Shotgun, why are you in a bag? Were you kidnapped? I was kidnapped by Shinra. Trying to anti-Shinra organization instead. They were trying to pass the Shinra soldiers, so they brought me here as to not compromise their plans. This truck is being driven by Avalanche disguised as Shinra. If that's the case, then there's no problem. I'll just take the truck. Hold on. I'll get this under our control. Oh no, the truck is starting to move again. Oh. I have to get Elena back. Don't let your guard down, sir. You got it. Reno. Oh, rude. Veld, we're gonna save you. The day that I left that scar on your face. Do you remember? You taught me. Oh. I'm afraid I couldn't get a hold of the truck. I'm following him now. Sung? I can't lose here. I'm not the same person I was that day. Sung, throw away your fear. Take pride once more. You're a Turk. You're right. I have somewhere I need to be. A limit breaked. With Rufus's help, Sung and company were able to pinpoint Veld's location. Can you do it? You bet. Yes, sir. Then let's get it done. Meanwhile, the Elfie rescue squad had split up. Shears looked for a way to find and save Elfie. The others found means to enable Veld's escape. And Shotgun's kind of just tweaking out here. It looks like they're headed for the station. I'll take a shortcut. Why did Avalanche want to kidnap Elena? I see. You got the girl. Head for the station just as planned. The meeting point hasn't changed. I'll be there myself as soon as I finish up business. Things are finally turning around for Avalanche. The incomplete materia inside Elfie's body and the support materia. With these 5 pieces, I'll be able to summon Zirconiad. Even with this, Zirconiad won't be at his full power, but... Shears continued to search for a plan to save Elfie, and he discovered an interesting piece along the way. There was a way to make Zirconiad whole? Fujito probably already knows this. At this rate, Elfie will be sacrificed, but I need to protect her at any cost. It's been a long time, Shears. Fujito, where's Elfie? What? Hold, I would appreciate it if you don't move. Let me go. This train's going to Midgar. What are these people planning? Elena, I know she's in this train. Where are they? Elena, Shotgun. We don't want the girl, we just want the materia. Deal? Okay. Run to me and if she runs to me, I'll throw the materia. Now. Nice doing business. He's getting away. I'll get him. Stay here. Now she's just going to get kidnapped again. And before. No one's here. What? The roof? He got me. They must have researched the train schedules when they planned this. Shotgun, where's the materia? They got off with it and boarded a train headed for the slums. If I weren't such a klutz, don't worry. They're still away. What are you going to do? We're going to steal a helicopter. Can you make it? The Shinra company is targeting the Turks. It's too dangerous to return to the HQ as things are, but... I see. You're a Turk, right? That's right. No matter the mission, we succeed. Shears, what's wrong? Fujito took my support materia. They got away with mine, too. Shotgun, you must stop Fujito. Go after him. He's found a way to complete Zirconiad. Are you sure? We can't take it down if it's whole. There might be a way to stop it by severing Alpha. After the summon, Fujito will try to take the materia out of her body. Fujito will kill her? It doesn't look like I could do it myself. Veld, sir. Sung, why did you come here? To rescue you. You do this and there won't be a place for you to go back. We're just doing our jobs. I mean, if you choose to look at it that way. That's just splitting hairs. Executing you would be a great loss for the Shinra company. Shinra needs you. We'll take all the time we need to prove that. Shotgun is preparing a vehicle for our escape. Let's go. Those Turks, they got Veld out, did they? It doesn't matter. There's no one at the Turks HQ now. I can get Rufus. Once that's done, everything will fall into place. All that will be done that's left is to eliminate Veld. Slung, all the support material has been taken. What? I'm going to get one of the Shinra choppers and get it back. You're going to go back to headquarters? I'm inside. I'll leave it up to you then. Be careful. Intruder detected. Security level S. Alright. Great. Oh, nice. Poison Man's here, too. Fantastic. Please don't poison me. Of course, he poisons me. You know how much better this game would be if the escape button actually worked? Because there's no reason for me to fight anything anymore. I'm, like, broken. There's literally none. I have Ultima, which could probably one-tap the boss. I have that Protect and Weaken spell, which would make me, you know, near invincible. It's just like all this stuff is just so pointless. Oh, great. I'm gonna get rolled again. What does this Livestream Touch thing do? Does it really give me plus 10 HP? Oh, it does. Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. And of course, he doesn't fall for the old debate. I still don't understand how the materia that costs less MP does more damage than the thing that costs more, or that got more MP. I kind of said this earlier, but it's like if Fire Raga did less damage than Fire, it makes absolutely no sense. But whatever, we're almost at the end of this game anyway. I can finally get this plot done, and then my Final Fantasy VII lore compendium will be complete. I even read the novels, I guess, which weren't terrible. They weren't great, but at least they weren't Final Fantasy X will tier. Good lord. Speaking of which, I saw Kairi in the remake. It's kind of interesting. I mean, she's really not that pivotal of a character. Or in The Kids Are Alright, she's kind of important, but like, I don't know. That's interesting. What? Oh no, Kairi. It's not Kairi. It's Kyrie, like Kyrie. TLDR. She kind of like works with the Turks later on. And like post FF7, she works for the Turks. Oh my god, I went the wrong way. So, how she gets in with them is Aerith is actually her childhood friend, right? And not a lot of people like Aerith because, you know, she's kind of a trip. And anyhow, everything's all fine and dandy with Aerith. You know, they're just vibing, they're just kids. And Kairi's parents go missing. And if I remember correctly, I'm going to still read the book again before I start the 7 remake. That was so pointless. If I remember correctly, Aerith basically tells them, oh yeah, your parents are like dead. I think like Corneo killed her parents or something like that. And obviously she doesn't want to believe it, but since Aerith is a spooker that could speak to the planet, she knew that the parents were dead, and she was right. They find the parents dead somewhere, and she like doesn't become friends with Aerith after that. She kind of hates her because she thinks that Aerith had like a part to do with the murder. If I remember correctly, that's what went down. I could be wrong because it's been so long since I've read that book, but that's what I remember. She's the person who wears that hat with all the buttons on it, by the way. So it's kind of interesting that, like I said, they would kind of choose her to be one of the characters from the compilation that they would throw in. As you guys know, I really like Cissnei, like, a lot. And it'd be really, really cool if they kind of threw her in. I know that's kind of asking just for myself because I don't think Cissnei is really too popular of a character. But I would think that Square would throw in someone from a prequel more so than they would a sequel. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we see something from Denzel because I think his parents die in one of the Mako reactor bombings or in Platefall. I think during Platefall his parents die, but they were on the upper plate. So I think it'll be kind of interesting to see if they're going to show Denzel. A lot of people don't. A lot of people consider Crisis Core to be the only one. And it's really, really hard to say what's even canon, considering that, like, there's so much inconsistency throughout that you really don't... I mean, I honestly couldn't even tell you, man. And like I said, this game series has pretty much been my whole livelihood. I don't really know what's canon and what's not, because a lot of the plots have very conflicting things that go down. Prime example would be in this game and in the anime that they did. You see Sephiroth jump into the live stream with Jenova's head. And he says, you know, I'm going to take over this planet, yada yada yada. Well, in the original Final Fantasy VII and in Crisis Core, he gets impaled, and then Cloud goes Super Saiyan and throws him into the live stream vat at the bottom. And honestly, it's never explained which one was really true. So due to that, only one of those things happened. Either Sephiroth gave up on trying to kill Claude and just jumped in and was like, whatever, I'll plan about this later, or Claude went Super Saiyan and threw him off the edge. And I don't know which one's canon. And I don't think even the writers know which one's canon. So, I don't know. I think all the games go and give you a lot of stuff. Like, I guess Dirge is considered canon too. But I don't know, man. I really don't know. It's hard to say. But I think when it comes to consistency of the source material, I think Crisis Core has definitely got it right. I mean, I know the addition of like Genesis and NGO kind of turned some people off, but I think it was cool because it gave a... Oh my god, I can't take it anymore. I'm gonna really turn on auto battle, you guys. I'm not even trolling. I mean, the appearance of Genesis and Angeal, it gave a lot more background on the Buster Sword, which I thought was pretty cool. But I could definitely see why people are like, oh, you know, that's kind of stupid. You know, that's just, and that's fair. People don't want a lot of characters in a game that already has established characters, I guess. But I personally didn't mind it. I thought Angeal was a pretty cool character. I thought Genesis was a little weird and edgy, but whatever. The only thing I didn't like about Crisis Core was that Genesis has like a large role in Sephiroth going postal. I never liked that. I always thought that was completely stupid. I forgot to turn on auto battle. There we go. Gonna have the AI have fun here. So I always thought that it was just kind of stupid, like at the end of the day, I thought Sephiroth going postal on his own merit was really epic. And as a result of which, I didn't like that they kind of threw him in there. Okay, the AI is terrible. I didn't really like that they made Genesis like the sole reason as to why Sephiroth goes postal. Like Genesis is this all-knowing figure who knew everything, and it's like blah 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 blah. You're a monster, and then Sephiroth goes postal. Not a fan. Not a fan. But all the same, I mean, he was an interesting character. I thought the whole thing with getting background to Loveless was kind of a toss-up. Because I think it was kind of cool, because obviously, you know, Loveless is seen all throughout Final Fantasy VII, and you don't really know what Loveless is, and then it gives you an idea of what it is in Crisis Core. But all the same, it's kind of like, well, Loveless drives the plot so much in terms of like the, you know, the symbolism of the prisoner and all that kind of stuff. But was it really that necessary to go? Like, it almost went overboard. So, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I enjoyed Crisis Core. I think the ending was fantastic. And we'll see how Square is going to encompass that in the 7 remake. Because as we know from our last trailer, I know it's been very much contested among the community from what I've seen if that person at the end was actually Zack. Of course, I think it is, and I'm going to stand by that it is. But at the same time, there's been a lot of people who have been really, really upset at this last trailer that has come out, and I kind of disagree with it, to be honest. And a lot of these people are upset over this last trailer because they said that it spoiled too much about the game. And honestly, I think it's a little bit difficult to go ahead and be like, I want a trailer, and then the trailer comes out and it's like, oh, well, this trailer sucks. There was too much stuff in it. It just seems kind of backwards. But hey, that's just my take on it. And of course, you don't have to watch the trailer. That's also a thing that sometimes I guess people don't really understand. Please don't fight me, Mr. Robot. I'm done with this game. I just want to start Final Fantasy VII. This game hasn't treated me too well. Remember that night that the Rude arc got completely screwed over? See, thank you, Mr. Robot. Mr. Shinra Soldier, I don't want to fight against you either. They don't care. Well, that's another 10k. At least we can go buy another Ultima. Then we'd really be able to kill the final boss in a single turn. How wondrous. The less time I have to spend with this game, the better. Am I no, I'm not gonna forking die here, game. I'm not. Sorry. I know you want me to, because for whatever reason, this game has treated me like absolute garbage. I should have been able to beat the game like 4 levels ago, but here I am, still getting into these really weird chance random encounters that I shouldn't be getting into. I've just come to the conclusion that this game wants me to continue playing it. Another thing that this game has brought to the plot that I'm kind of just like, is the fact that, few things. First off, I really, and I mean I really, I don't know what to think about two things, okay? Thing number one. I don't know what to think about the coral reactor being Avalanche's fault. That's kind of interesting, because, you know, in the original game, it's blamed on Scarlet. But really, Scarlet was just trying to go ahead and shush up the survivors because she didn't want Shinra's name to be tarnished because this big and grandiose Mako reactor was actually blown up from a rebel organization that was considered to be pronounced dead. So that part's kind of interesting. And the second part that I think is interesting is the fact that Calm was the first place to get the Nibelheim incident. I really don't know what to think about it, honestly, because in the original Final Fantasy VII, Calm doesn't seem like that. I said it multiple times. Calm is one of my favorite locations in all of Final Fantasy. Not just Final Fantasy VII, but all of Final Fantasy. And the reason why is because it's comfy. It's really comfy. And going and giving it that pass that's just like, what? Why? Like, Calm is just the ultimate comf. And Ahead on Our Way plays there for the first time. And you guys know, I brought that up a little bit yesterday. It's like one of my favorite songs in all of Final Fantasy. So it's just like, you don't need to really give it this really dark pass. That's kind of pointless. I have to catch up with the Avalanche, but where could they be? The truck we were using was parked by the station. They're going to use that, so I'll look for the truck. It's been a long time. You've grown a lot stronger since I've last seen you. Please let me make it. There it is. It's the same truck that was parked in the slums. I've caught up. I won't let them go any further. She just rammed a forking helicopter into the car. It's time. So this is the ultimate power of the planet. I won't allow you to interfere, Turk. Gentlemen, we have a parasite that's eating away. The life of the planet, its very inexistence is inexcusable. Exterminate this parasite. And that's how the conditions met. How blindingly beautiful. How graceful in solemnity. Solemnity. How magnificent in gravity. The light that shines the utter and profound truth upon all of the universe. The summoning's begun. And so comes the end to this woman's usefulness. I shall liberate the materia from her body. Hold it, I'll protect Elfie no matter what. If Zirconiad becomes complete, that means the end of the world. I won't let you do that. You tend to interfere, then you will die. Something's wrong with the support materia. Has the materia come out on its own? This materia, I must take it to Zirconiad. This is the most important duties of me upon bestowed to the planet. I shall offer everything for the planet restoration. Sung! There's a whole way for Zirconiad to become whole? Understood. We'll do what we can. We're counting on you. Your daughter's been rescued. Thank you, everyone. But what about Zirconiad? The summoning started. The materia is in Fuhido's hands. With it, he can complete the summon. That is the worst possible scenario. Set your mind at ease. We'll think of a plan. We, the Turks, will defeat Zirconiad. We'll put a stop to Fuhido no matter what. So the Turks go to confront the biggest challenge they've ever encountered. I think this is the last chapter. The summoning capable of burning the planet Zirconiad had been summoned using the materia. It rendered the world to be incomplete. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and go to Fuhido. But it was discovered that there was a way to make the summon complete by offering the materia from Elfie's body to Zirconiad. It won't be much longer. I shall deliver this materia to you. Fuhido had gotten a hold of this materia and was making his way towards Zirconiad. Now, why don't you tell me where your 4 years of penitence under the Turks' care was like? But most of the world went down under their lives, completely unaware of the danger that they faced. I hated you for what you've done at first, but now I dare say I'm grateful. It's thanks to you my view of the world has changed. I learned much in my time alone. The people went about their day-to-day business thinking of their own thoughts, devoted to their own gains. And it brought me to this time in this place, an even better chance to grasp the reins of the company. The Turks had succeeded in rescuing Veld and Elfie. Father and daughter were reunited again. Shotgun said she was going to go after Fuhido, and then this truck is... Felicia, I got to see you again, Father. You look awful, don't overdo it. We'll heal your wounds. Thank you, Dad, but wait, I don't deserve to live. What? I have put the world through a lot of trouble. Forget about that. Atone later. We'll help. The army's still after us, you know. Let's get out of here while we can. They decided to settle things once and for all, with Shinra and with Zirconia. Don't move. For the crimes for providing support against the anti-Civinus organization Avalanche, along with protecting the criminal Veld. President Shinra is the Turks, declared the Turks as outlaws. By orders directly expressed by the President, we will execute them. And we've been found. I'm sorry, everyone. I knew it. Anyone associated with me is only doomed to a miserable fate. We'll get out of this. We're Turks. If Zirconiad was made whole, it would be impossible to defeat it. This is a path that opened up when Zirconiad was summoned. If we use this path, we'll get closer to Zirconiad. Fuhido's likely gone this path as well. We'll need to break into teams of 2. As it stands now, Zirconiad's not whole. This is the only chance we have to take him down. What is this place? It's inside the vortex? What? The vortex? Alright, well, final dungeon time. Hello, Behemoth. Not touching you. Look at that jabate. Shotgun, how are things on your end? We can't even begin to figure out what Fuhido went in this maze, and you, it's the same thing for us. Let me know if something happens. It's unusually bright outside tonight. The light that shines out there tonight is the future of the Shinra Company. Father, excuse me, Mr. President, I have a proposal. One that will ensure the glory of this company. What is it? I'm listening. Fork! What the hell? Is that what is that? Is it a spider? Is it the weird Deathclaw thing? Like... Well, it's not strong. Or maybe it is. Oh my god. No! No! I was trying to save. Oh, cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. I mean, can I at least have, like, great level fire magic? I mean, jeez. I need to do damage, and I feel like I'm not doing any damage to anything. The battles in this take an ungodly amount of time for the amount of defense that's presented. It's completely nonsensical. I have like 255 defense, where nothing in this game could even touch me. And my attack's like a 12. Look at that MP wasting technique right there. Man, don't even get me started on the XP disparity in this game either. Goodness. Nope. Probably. Unless I can pull off a jabate. Oh, I did. I'm good. What do you think will happen to us when this is all over? We'll be alright. We're here now, and there's going to definitely be something waiting for us when it's done. What are you going to do when it's done? I'll stay with the Turks. This is the only place I feel as though I'm alive. I don't have anywhere else to go. Once everything is settled, we'll have showed everyone what we can do. The company will take us back then. We've got to give it all here and now. Oh my god, man! Are you serious? We're gonna get into one random battle to the next. Literally, there's another random battle upcoming. Can we just fight Zirconiad, please? I have Ultima waiting. Kuja is oh my god! There's like a little bit of input lag that happens whenever you're done with a random battle, so the enemies could actually move faster than what you can. What? It just gave you a free live stream. Are you serious? I mean, okay, I'll take it. Debated. We have to fight the oh no. Okay. Behemoth. Okay. Behemoth time. Oh, never mind. I'm invincible. I was prepped and ready for this to be a hard fight. Okay, that was insane. Oh. Kool-Aid Man was stronger. Catch up with us soon. I'm not gonna lose here. Oh, okay. Fujito, I suppose I ought to thank you for making the summoning of Zirconiad possible. Shut up. Zirconiad is in the process of waking from its slumber just up ahead. The rejuvenation of this planet is just a mere moment away. To prolong the life of this planet, all living things will return to its blossom again. I think it meant bosom. The planet will be able to breathe easy. I won't let anyone interfere. Done already? Shears! Your injuries, are you okay? It's for Elte? If it's for Elte, then it's nothing. Forget about me. Worry about your friends. Don't tell me. Don't panic. Martial arts is still good. But he took a beating, so I left her to recover. Thank you so much. Forget about it. I owe you one anyway. Thanks to you that I was able to see Elfe again. I won't Elfe suffer anymore. That's why I'm going to defeat Zirconiad. Fujito, you're the one responsible for the brunt of Elfe's pain. I'll take you down personally. Let's retrieve that materia. One obstacle after another standing in the way of Zirconiad's awakening. I won't stand for it. He can still move? You're as vindictive as a snake. If it means I can save this planet, I'll do anything, even if it means giving up my own life. I shall enter the materia required to make Zirconiad whole into my own body. What? Ah, this is great. This is the embodiment of the pact I've rendered with the planet. I feel the knowledge of the planet flowing into me, sharpening my senses. What has he done? Have you lost your mind? You're not even human anymore. My sworn duty is to protect this planet. I merely took on the most efficient form to effect that purpose. You're traitors. You shall die and return to the planet. Cheers! I can't move. Fujito, you're responsible for this. For putting my comrades through so much pain, Elfe, Veld, Shears, me, Shinra, the rest of this world. If only you never existed, you'll answer for this. Your existence is as insignificant as a scrap of trash, but even a small amount of energy will go to some way into restoring the planet. Return whence you came. Oh, I could save. Final fight! Let's get it. Do I really even need to use Ultima? I'm kind of debating on it, honestly. Is this really the final boss? Like, I'm a little worried. Let's see if I could kill him first. You know what? I don't think this game would throw me for a debate. So we're gonna go ahead and just use Ultima. This isn't over. I'll shall dispose of you. At the very least, I'll take you with me. The only thing I could do now. Shears. This is the best that I could do. Shears! Take care of Elphe. The rest is up to you. The materia broke. The only thing left to do is to take down Zirconiad, but Shears, I won't let your memory like this. The Turks will destroy Zirconiad. Everyone is probably there by now. We'll succeed. Persistent, aren't they? The president had a change of heart. The charges against the Turks will now be overlooked. What's going on? This stands only on one condition. The Avalanche leader and Veld will still be executed. There's no way we could accept those terms. Reno, Rude. Sung? Understood. That's the decision you've made then. That's right. This is my decision as the leader of my Turks. This is my decision. Zirconiad, the summon capable of sundering the world in ruin and flames. The Turks have come to the most dangerous point in their journey. Soldiers, watch carefully. You're about to witness the end of an era. Sir, I'm sorry I didn't have any other choice. Sung, you made the right one. By doing this, the Turks will be. This is what a Turk should be. I know you'd understand, Commander. Thank you for everything. Sung, no! The leader of Avalanche is executed. Yeah, who? Fujita was already gone. Oh, unless... Did he just kill both Elphe and Veld? The Turks split up into teams and were making their way into Zirconiad. However, in the viciousness of the battle, they fell one by one. Sung made the right choice to execute both Veld and Elphe. Oh my god. Reno and Rude and Shaw could only stand by with spirits broken. I'm writing in the back. I want to be by Veld and Elphe's side till the end. Understood. Get on. Sung, this is a lie, right? I'm returning to headquarters. I had to do what I had to do. Reno, Rude, get on. This isn't real. So you're staying. How much further do I have to go? I've been running for a while. I wonder if the others are already there. I'm not going to give up. Not here. I thought that was Zirconiad that he put himself into. I mean, whatever. I have Ultima again. No, I'm not fighting any of these things. Try all you want, game. Something doesn't feel right. I feel as though I'm being forced down by some kind of overwhelming force. Zirconiad has to be up ahead. This is what I have to face? What? Something's wrong. What's happening to me? I'm going to tell you about my adventures in space when I get back. It's not over till then, you hear? Sid, I know you'll be able to make it to space someday. I want to hear those stories. I'm a warrior with the duty to protect this camp. Is this some Final Fantasy IV nonsense? Nanaki, I wanted to free you and take you back home. I won't be able to do that. Leave it to the great ninja Yuffie. My asking price is 1 materia. Yuffie, you still bear a grudge against Shinran. I'm sorry. So there are people like you in the Turks too. Aerith, I want to protect you from Shinran when they came after you. I'm not going to let it end like this. I'm not giving up. Oh. Is it now the final boss time? You know what? Let's just say this is the final boss, Ultima. That didn't kill it? Holy, this is the final boss. This thing has well over 1,000 HP then, if Ultima didn't even put a scratch on it. I mean, I'm glad it's not doing any damage to me. Oh. 5,000 XP. Zirconiad, it's over. I swear on the pride of the Turks. I'm putting everything I've got in this last attack. Get ready. Did I do it? What's that? Zirconiad? It's coming apart. The others? The shockwave. I can't dodge it. It's gonna fall to the sky? Snow? In Midgar? Epilogue. In the executive meeting room at Shinra headquarters. The inquiry hearing about the incident surrounding the Turks is taking place. Sung is called before a jury of 3, and that concludes the reports of the Turks. You've caused trouble. President, I think the correct course would be for the Turks to be abolished and 3 people who survived executed. In this case, the punishment I sentenced to the Investigation Division of the General Affairs Department alias the Turks is... Wait. Rufus? What are you doing? I thought you were on a long-term business trip. I'm here to stop the Shinra Company making its greatest loss. Loss? The prosperity of our company is already solid. Somehow in my absence you've become an extremely senile fool. An entrepreneur should always be able to prepare for any risk. So maybe I should explain it myself. You what? To be blunt, the Turks need to continue. The very existence of the Turks itself is a risk to their company. It would be a mistake not to recognize assassinating Veld and the leader of Avalanche as the extent of the Turks' loyalty. You have a problem with that? Considering the trouble you caused, Sung, that was a good outcome. We owe you a lot, Vice President. Thank you for your considerations for all of the Turks. Don't misunderstand. It's not that I did it for your sake. From now on, show your gratitude for me in work. Yes, sir. Only 3 of us. Insufficient? In any case, it is our duty to accomplish the mission without an exception for the Chief and our comrades who have gone. Emergency incident. Intruder at Mako Reactor 1. Ah, no time to rest, huh? Yeah. From now on, the Turks will become a new organization. He got rid of his headband. The pride in our work. Let's go. Event report. The leader of Avalanche assassinated the Turks, killed their former chief. Shotgun killed in the line of duty. A new crisis is beginning now. So that's it? That's what happened to the Turks? They all died? That's why um I am confused. Like, what was the point? At least the song slaps. Oh. There is a second epilogue. Is that Meteor? Evacuation of Sector 4 complete. How are things? All civilians of the Sector 2 have been evacuated. Sector 3 is all... Elena! Also completed. That only leaves Sector 5. We have to hurry. Meteor is going to be approaching soon. Sung, everyone. Where are the residents? They were left behind in a state of rubble. I refuse to give up. Sung, behind you. This is awful. This is too much for people to handle. So far, the duty of the Turks is to accomplish the mission without fail. You're not giving up, are you? What? Failed everyone. Big sister, you can't... What's wrong? Hurry and give us your orders. Come on, hurry up. Turks, it's urgent that we evacuate the remaining civilians. Roger. The end. Okay. Did we win stuff? I guess the Turks just go into hiding then? Chapter select. What's in here? Battle simulator. Gallery room. Is there even anything cool in the gallery room? Oh, it's all the concept art. This is kind of cool. It's Claude. Oh, those are the original drawings of Zack and Claude. That is kind of cool. I like that. Well, I guess that does it for Before Crisis. I guess everyone is okie dokie. I mean, this game definitely needs some work. I know that they were talking about getting a remake that was going to be for this game and to put it on a 3DS. All the same, it has given us some interesting information. You know, stuff that we didn't necessarily know about. From Rufus being in hiding to actually being, you know, in prison. We got a lot of the background on a lot of the characters and etc. But, all the same, you know, it's just, it is what it is. I mean, the translation team at least got this out, and I will never fault them for that because they definitely did their best in order to do so. With that said, that's it for Before Crisis, and hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll go ahead and see you guys soon. Tomorrow night, to be exact, as we go on and play some Final Fantasy VII. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you all soon. Have a nice night, and hope you've enjoyed.